Hey, Becca, we need to do this review.
Bad Moms with Mila Kunis, Kathryn Hahn, Kristen Bell, written and directed by John Lucas and Scott Moore. They did Hangover and Change Up. If you find those movies funny, more than likely you will find this movie funny, especially if you're a parent. A lot of inside jokes that only us moms will get, and it says everything that we're thinking and just don't feel like we can say. So it was nice to just have a time to laugh at our stressful, crazy, amazing life. You get a good sense of all the different kinds of moms that are out there, which is great because then I feel like it pulls us more in. We can relate to a lot of the things. At first, this role for Mila was a little weird. It's one that you've never really seen her in. She's a mom and she's doing all these things for her kids, and it was kind of weird at first. And then once she got into her bad mom role, then it felt more right because it was more of the roles that you see her in. And Kathryn Hahn was great. I'm sure you guys seen her in Step Brothers or Wanderlust, and she is just so hilarious. She kept things just enough raunchy that wasn't like too far, and she really killed it. The male characters weren't quite as grounded as the female characters. The dad, I feel like, was a little bit more, played by David Walton. He did a really good job just being that bum dad. And there's J.J. Watt, which is a football player for the Texans, and there was not a whole lot of depth in his character, but he did really well, I think. He was really, really funny. Then there's the villain, played by Christina Applegate, and she kills it. You just love to hate her. And the whole movie, I'm just like, punch her in the face. Punch her in the face. Like, she is a horrible person, which is great. It adds a lot to the story. The only negative thing I could say about this movie is I feel like they try to hit too many highs for the characters. There's quite a few like 80 music montages, which was cool the first time, like when they're in the supermarket. It's hilarious. But then they go out to a party, so then there's another like 80s montage, and then honestly I think there's like 3 or 4. So it was a bit much. 2 would have been cool. It was a little bit overplayed in that sense. Bad Moms, all in all, was a really funny movie. Get your girlfriends together, get a bottle of wine, and have a girls' night out, kid-free, and just let loose for a little bit because we deserve it. Tell yourself that you deserve it because you do. Bad Moms. I give this movie a 3.7 out of 5. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to join us next week where we review Suicide Squad. Later, Rad World.
You didn't have to know that. You just
Right.
had to know that she opens doors without looking through peepholes.
I know that you want to look really good on the show right now, but I think that you could probably use Vans.